Okay, that's hysterical. Well, here's the deal, people. They're blocking me completely off of Facebook on every site I have. They don't want, I mean, again, this is Soapbox Sunday, so it's not even that big a deal. Like, it's not so, it's not such a big deal that, let me see if I can, I don't know if I can get on anything else, but do I have a login? Let me see. Okay, let's try this. Let's see if this will work. Let's try it. Why not, Okay, so let's try this then. Let's remove this. Okay. And okay, I mean, maybe I'm live on Periscope. I don't know. Oh, I'm live. Okay. So I haven't done Periscope before, guys. I'm first time live on Periscope. I'm sorry. Let me get my shit going on iTunes and stuff, because again, Facebook is completely blocking me from doing any posting whatsoever. All because I said to, like, go ahead and kill the pedophiles. If you know a pedophile, fucking kill them. If they start coming out and saying, hey, I'm a pedophile, fucking let's kill them. So Facebook blocked me completely everywhere because I said kill pedophiles. Also said kill George Zimmerman. So a guy who killed a teenage kid and people who rape children, they are blocking me because I said fucking kill those people. That's insane. It is the most literally insane thing in the world. Okay, let me try and do this one more time. I'm so sorry. All right, guys, Hamburger Podcast, Soapbox Sundays. Again, I am being blocked from Facebook in every possible way because I said to kill pedophiles. I said if pedophiles start coming out, we need to kill them. Again, I come from a family that walked through civil rights protest, like people who fought against civil rights, people who tried to block Black or minority people from entering schools and things like that. My dad walked us right through them and had us go to school and everything else. We had friends. We grew up with friends. My parents had friends. My mom dated, my dad dated when they were divorced, people of all different races. My mom dated several white, Black, Latin, Asian dudes. She's a whore. No, but see, that's what I'm saying is nobody, like, we never cared the race of the people she was dating. We did care she was a whore. We didn't care the race of the people. Like, we never thought about that. I will tell you, there was one Black dude that did show up and we were all like, oh my fucking God, that dude has a Trans Am. He has a fucking Trans Am. That was all I thought. See, this is the thing. My mom had some Black dude show up to take her on a date, right? I don't know. She was an escort too, so it could have been a John. The simple fact was, when this Black dude showed up to our house, all me and my sister's thought was, holy fuck, that dude has a Trans Am. That's a fucking Trans Am. We didn't think for 1 second, mom's dating a Black guy. It never, who cared? It didn't matter. It wasn't even a thought. Like, oh, that was a fucking Trans Am out there. The kind that Burt Reynolds drove, motherfuckers. So this was a while back, just so you know. We were so excited. We were like, oh my God, Mom, we want you to marry him. He has a fucking Trans Am. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is what a lot of America isn't telling you, because it's a bunch of fucking libs and fucking middle-class people trying to tell you what is and isn't. And it's a bunch of bullshit going on. Okay, so that aside, I'm really upset that Facebook is blocking me, and fuck you, Mark Zuckerberg. You're a piece of shit. Here's the deal. Well, you're a supporter of pedophiles, obviously, Mark Zuckerberg, because you got mad because I said kill pedophiles. Yeah, I'm good with that. That's what I'm saying. I'm not good with fucking trying to keep segregation going. I'm not good with fucking racial disparities. I'm not good with income disparities and everything else. I'm not okay with that. I'm okay with killing pedophiles. I'm okay with killing pedophiles. Yeah, I don't want to fucking end interracial marriage and not let people interracially date. Obviously, my children are Black, Jewish, Greek, and Jewish. So I'm fine with mixed marriages and things like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not about that. I don't want children who don't have the choice or the experience to make choices that they need to gain first, learn how to fly first. Do you see what I'm saying? Learn how to fly first so they don't fall. I don't want people touching them and dating them. And I don't want people fucking my 10-year-old daughter that are 30, 40 years old because they think it's okay. Or my 17-year-old son. I don't want some fucking 30, 25, 19-year-old fucking dude fucking my 17-year-old son. Because, oh, it's cute and love is love. No, it isn't fucking love. That's where you lose your fucking head. That's where I kill you. That's where I kill you straight off. I fucking kill you. That's what I do. I just fucking kill you. Now, I'm going to see if I can get my YouTube live and put it on fucking Facebook. The cunts. I hate them. I'm so mad about that. I swear to Jesus. I'm so goddamn mad about that because, where am I? So I should be live and I'm going to try and post my, there we go. And I'm going to try and post this. I'm going to try and post this live. Hold on. Do I got it? Let me see. So I'm going to try and post the live. I'm going to see if I can. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, that's pretty quick. I like that. Oh, wait. Wow. YouTube is way better. YouTube is way better. Okay. Fucking A. But now can I share this? Can I share it? Oh my God. How do I, son of a bitch. How do I share this? Top chat, live chat. Okay, this is driving me crazy. How do I share this? Okay, there we go. Share it. Okay. Boom. Put it in the news feed. Probably won't let me. Okay, because they blocked me. Ready? Let's see if I can do it. Because they blocked me. Ready? Because they block me. That's what I'm doing, guys. I mean, that's the whole thing. This is bullshit. So if you're watching, cool. You're one of very few. I've never done Periscope, and I just added YouTube to have it. I do Facebook and things like that, and I do iTunes. But yeah, so Facebook across the board is blocking me from doing pretty much anything. They're going to probably block me from this. Watch. Okay, maybe it posted. But yeah, I mean, that's horrible. Horrible. Okay, so follow me on this. Where are we? So here's what I do want to talk about. Sorry. Let me get to that. Yeah. Okay, so into what I want to talk about. Again, I'm going to have like no one watching this, but once I repost it and everything else, hopefully you guys will check it out because, again, I'm being blocked, but again, this is Soapbox Sunday, so I don't even talk about really that controversial stuff. I will say this one thing, and I wanted to say it. Donald Trump, I do know a way you can totally get elected. 100% reelected. Guarantee it will add enough people onto your side that you will get reelected. If you are intelligent, which I know you are, you will have somebody reach out and contact me. Again, it's not some space alien thing. It's not some crazy idea. It's just a simple law you can pass that will bring so many people to your side and put a stick right up the ass of so many socialists, liberals, and Democrats. Anyway, again, Donald Trump, if you really want to hear this, if you want to know my idea, you'll get a hold of me. Okay, so I want to share this because I was talking about, like, you want to know what women, you want to know women? Listen to 5 different artists' albums. Watch this. Right behind me is Alanis Morissette. I hate that my arm goes numb every few seconds. I swear. If anyone else deals with this, please let me know. Because like every few seconds, my arm goes numb and it's horrible and I want to lose my mind. It's the worst feeling, just having your whole arm just go numb, and then it comes back, and then it goes numb. Anyway, I can't even masturbate. Right? It's ridiculous. I've had to like just pray I have wet dreams. Here's the thing. Okay, so Alanis Morissette. This was her album. All I Really Want. You Ought to Know. Song 2. Song 3. Perfect. Song 4. Hand in My Pocket. Song 5. Right Through You. Song 6, Forgive. Song 7, You Learn. 8, Head Over Feet. 9, Mary Jane. 10, Ironic. 11, Not the Doctor. And 12, Wake Up. If you want to know women, that's women. That's also men too. I'm just saying I don't fuck men, so I don't care. The point I'm making is that's crazy ass people. That's crazy people. That's who they are. They're all crazy, 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 crazy. If you don't know, your album will tell me right there you have no idea. I can't do that. It just feels like 100 pounds. You have no idea that spells you out. It tells everything why you're crazy. Because all you really want is you just want honesty. But they should have known everything else you wanted. But this new guy is perfect. But now I'm kind of mad, so I'm blowing off the other guy, like hand in my pocket with the new guy and throwing you the middle thingy, you know? And then now this new guy, I can see right through you. But then I forgive you. Oh, fuck no, you just kicked my ass. Now you learn. Now I'm head over feet for a new guy who smokes Mary Jane. But I'm not his doctor. Now I'm going to wake up and care about me. And that's the point I'm making, is I can't be blamed because you're crazy. I can't be blamed because you're a psycho. I can't be blamed because you have no idea what you wanted in the first place. You completely misrepresented yourself. And because I don't like liars, because I call liars assholes. I call people who smoke meth around children pieces of shit, sacks of garbage, fucking nothings. I don't know what you guys call people who smoke meth around children. I call them fucking total garbage and all this stuff and all these other things. Okay, so I call people who fucking can't finish anything, that start everything, spend money on stuff and can't finish it. I call them fucking assholes. You know what I'm saying? I say you're wasting money. I say it's bullshit. You have no conviction. You have no follow through. I call them flaky. You see what I'm saying? It doesn't make me horrible. So now I have full legal and physical custody of my youngest daughter. I had shared custody of my first two, where I had full-time custody physically for the first 3 years. But I've always offered shared custody. So we had shared custody after that. My ex took me to court, my ex now, and did it in Compton. She did the Compton courthouse, so I would have to travel that far, but she knew I would have to travel that far with my daughter, but she didn't care because she was Tina Turner. She was the victim. She was escaping the horrible Ike. She even did a restraining order against me based on my saying I was a substitute teacher when I was just a substitute teacher's aide, which I'm an actual teacher. I showed the judge my ID and we all laughed, kind of, you know. And then she said that because I was banned at the Comedy Store. Nothing to do with ever threatening her or doing anything. I swear to Jesus, this is all public record. You guys can look it up, Burger versus Lewis or Burger versus Burger, whatever they put it. I'm not lying. Everyone can look this up anytime they want. It's in the Compton courthouse. Please, like, double check me, because this is the thing. Lenny Bruce went nuts because people were fucking with him so much and people were calling so much bullshit and putting so much crap out about him. He went fucking nuts and became a drug addict and overdosed. They killed him basically because they made him insane. So, and that's not, I'm saying, check it out. It's real. They exist. Thank God for the internet and the computers. Nowadays, you can just go double check me. But so I have full legal and physical custody. My ex is only supposed to come pick her up Tuesdays and Thursdays for dinner from 5 to 8 p.m. Now, I let my daughter go with her for the weekend. Well, okay, I needed to spray our house because we were all of a sudden getting roaches because the dude downstairs, God rest his soul, killed himself. And so they left the place and then they sprayed the whole place and all the roaches started running out of there. And fucking, so we're getting roaches, right? So, okay, I needed her to be out of here for like 2 days to spray and I don't really have anybody. So I said, hey, call up your mom and say you want to hang out for the weekend, because she never wants to see her mom. And like, she was so like, oh my God, so nervous and everything else. And it was a nightmare. And I had to coax her into it and bribe her and everything else. But I go, you can't be here if I'm going to spray because I don't want you around it. And so anyway, so she hits up her mom and she tells her like, hey, okay, hey, I want to hang out. And so she's like, you know, okay, cool. And that was good. I was glad she was excited to see her. Meaning my ex was like, oh yeah, I'm so excited. Oh, cool. I'm glad she acted that way. Okay. So she's over there, blah, blah, blah. But I let her take her for the weekend. I don't have to, this and that. Okay, fine. So I send her a text and I just tell her, so she tells my daughter, they go and they find, first of all, they're in South Central LA. So anybody from South Central LA or anybody who understands South Central LA understands you don't buy pets from people, ever. Not only do they have worms, they have cancer, they have AIDS, they have COVID. You name it, they fucking got it. So you don't buy fucking pets from people. Either way, she's like somehow ends up near some puppies that someone's selling for $20, $20 puppies. And then my ex is like, oh, we should get one of these for you. And then she calls up her mom, who she lives with, who's a fucking meth head. Her 70-year-old fucking mom or 60-something-year-old mom still smokes meth. I'm no lie. And so still smokes meth and shit, which is another reason my daughter can't really be there. And so So she does it. So she calls her up. Hey, can we? Now, my 70-year-old fucking ex-mother-in-law lives in the apartments owned by her mom, who's like 90 something. Okay. And was rich. Like she hung out with Maxine Waters and everything else. Okay. Her name's Dorothy Johnson. You could look that up too. Dorothy Johnson did real estate and all this shit and was really well known in Compton, owned a bunch of properties, South Central Compton, stuff like that. She was a well-known black woman who had shitty kids or raised kids shittily. And her ex divorced and she was a piece of shit. One of her kids went off to an African village in South Carolina and then gave her kid away to some African king at 12 who scarred the kid's face and got her pregnant. You know, I mean, these are these people, right? Okay, so my ex, just so you know, claims PTSD and everything else. Again, never was there a claim. Look at all the records. I've never, ever abused anyone, not her, not anyone. I've never, ever in my life been accused, ever been arrested or anything or convicted or anything for anything to do with domestic violence, abuse against a woman, abuse against a child, or anything to do with a child. Okay, that's why I'm able to be a teacher. Okay, so that said, she tells her she can get the puppy. Then her mother says no, because your grandma, who's 1,000 years old, will flip out because she lives there free and smokes meth. Okay, so hard story to follow. Meanwhile, she told a 10-year-old she could have a puppy, and then she said you can't. She goes, well, actually, I'll still buy you the puppy if your dad can have it. And I go, and my daughter calls me and she goes, hey, Dad, guess what? She's all excited. Oh, my God, guess what? Because she doesn't get it. She's 10. Mom will buy me a puppy if we can have it. Like she'll pay. It's a $20 puppy and she'll pay for it. I go, you wait. I go, okay, baby. Your mom will pay $20 for a puppy. That's going to cost me $200 to get it shots. And I'm going to have to feed every day. And I can't have in the apartment because they don't allow pets unless you pay an extra $200 a fucking month, which I don't have. And I didn't say a fucking month, but I said $200 a month, which I don't have. I go, so why is your mom offering to get you a puppy to come to my place? Her mom has a yard. They have room. Why doesn't she just get you the puppy and then you can start seeing her on the weekends? I want you to see her on the weekends and you can see your puppy. It would give you a reason to want to go there. And she's like, oh, well, grandma will flip. No, I know. But why would I want it? I've already told you we can't have a dog right now. As soon as we can, I will get you as many dogs as I can possibly get you. I'd love for you to have a dog. I so want my daughter to have a dog, but do you think someone's going to just rent me a house? Do you think someone's going to just throw me a bone? No, it's not happening. I got to do shit on my own. So why would you offer to get a 10-year-old a dog to be someone else's house when you don't even know if they could have it? So she did all this without thinking. And then my daughter's totally bummed because she doesn't have a fucking dog. So I tell her, you know what, baby, I can't do a dog, but I'll get you a bird. Like, you need something now. You're so upset. Like, she was, and I'm not one of those people like, oh, she says that, man. No, fuck that. My kids deal with life. That was such bullshit to tell a 10-year-old you're going to get her a dog. And then you tell her, oh, well, if your dad can take it, knowing I won't have a dog in an apartment to begin with, that I'm against that, but I hate that. Then I can't. All these other things, so many things, why you would do that, because you're an atrocious person. So I tell my daughter, you know what, fine. You know what if we get a bird? Like, what do you want? She goes, how about a bird? I go, okay, I'll get you a bird. And I really don't want a bird so badly. You have no idea how bad I don't want a bird. But I will get you a bird, baby, because I think it sucks what just happened. And it's not fair. But do understand that I'm getting you this because what your mom just did wasn't fair. I shouldn't be the one making up for it. So I send her a text saying, I'll just tell you, just so you can see the text. Okay? You can read it as you want. And people are like, why do you put this out there? Fuck you, you're a bitch. Okay? If you got a problem with me putting my shit out there, eat ass. Eat ass till you die. Eat ass till you get fucking lymphoma, you fuck nugget. I'll put all my shit out there. I hate people. I only say that because I have a buddy who ate ass, and I told him I thought that's why he got lymphoma. I wasn't telling him to get lymphoma, by the way. He's a friend of mine, I wish him well. I've done a lot for him. Anyway, you need to get her some, I said, you need to get her some hair products and send some money for the bird because you were a fool to tell her she can have a dog and then not be able to get her a dog. I get you're 4 years old and don't get that. Also, you're welcome to go pay a lawyer to at best reopen the case and get shared custody. Or you can just work it out with me not get a lawyer, stick to what we agree on for a year, and I'll give you shared physical and legal custody. And we can put it in writing. Of course, you'll have to pay for it to go in writing. Or you can continue to be ridiculous and pretend everything happened the way it happened and spend the money on a lawyer. I really don't care. However, as usual, I am here offering the more civil, non-psycho, non-bully way. Again, I already have full physical and legal custody. It will cost you thousands to get it changed. And even with that, as usual, I still offer an olive branch, purely in concern for my child and her having a relationship with both her parents and being less stressed. Why don't you save the money for a lawyer and get an apartment? Then she doesn't have to be around your drug addict mom who smokes in the house. Cigarettes, by the way, that I know of. I'm sure she's smoking meth in her room. But I'm saying all I know for sure is that she smokes cigarettes. Okay, sorry. Smokes. Sorry. But your mom who smokes in the house. Just simple facts, simple logic. If you get to that point, cool. If you don't, oh well, doesn't matter. Again, at best, you could get what I'm already telling you I'll do. You can avoid child support and just do your part with her. So I'm saying I have a right to go get child support right now. But I'm saying, hey, I don't give a shit. If you just take her on the weekends and get her shit and share in half the clothing and stuff like that, buy her some stuff, get her some hair products and this and that, we're cool. But again, where most people like you would take this opportunity to totally screw someone over, I, as usual, am offering the olive branch, so do what you will. She responds, this is the studying for an education. Can't read all that bullshit and won't. What time do you want her back by? And I said, we'll never offer again. I said, fuck off. F up. Fuck off. We'll never offer again. See, this is the point I'm trying to make. And please follow this. I'm a dick. I get it. I'm a dick, but I've never been abusive in my life. I've never fucking ever hurt a child. I have never hurt a woman in my life. Oh, I did pull my ex's hair when she said she was taking my kids, my first one forever. And I just grabbed it and said, I'd kill my way through her family if she didn't bring them back. I'm a very straightforward, honest person. I say what I did. She's also, my first ex got mad at me at Disneyland and punched me in the face. And I did nothing. She's also thrown a drawer at me and punched me in the face before, and I did nothing. I don't hit women. My first ex wrote a letter to the judge in this case stating, yeah, he's an asshole, but he's not physically violent and he's not abusive. He's a jerk. And I thought, yeah, because she goes, I'll write it, but I'm going to be honest. She goes, I'm not going to write bullshit. Like, I'm not going to act like you're this great. I go, just write the truth. I get I'm an asshole. I get I call everyone out on everything. I get maybe even I call people out and don't live it myself. I don't know. I try to think that I live a life that I could be okay with. I try to think that I live a life that I can respect. Maybe I do, maybe I don't. Most people, again, crazy never knows crazy, asshole never knows asshole. I do know I'm an asshole, though. So there is that. I realize I'm an asshole, but if you're not being a jerk, if you're not fucking with me, if you're not doing anything, I'm not being an asshole. Nobody's ever had a situation except for I'm trying to think. I don't know. I don't know if I've ever fucked over who wasn't a fuck over someone else type of person. I don't know if I've ever fucked over who wouldn't have fucked me over in a second. Anyway, that's the point about that. That's what I'm trying to say. A lot of men go through bullshit and all this stuff, but you just see, I have full physical and legal custody. I won everything against a judge who did not like me, but the facts were the facts. The truth was the truth. And so I got everything. She got nothing. I actually could have made it where she could have only had supervised visits. And I didn't do that. I said she could take her to dinner Tuesdays and Thursdays, 5 to 8 p.m. But what I actually told her is, I don't care, man. We could share custody. And I said, in a year, if you could live right and be right, I'll give you shared legal and physical custody. Like, what can you offer a person? But this is a person going around saying they got PTSD and I'm going to be all these things, but none of them make sense. She went 2.5 months without seeing her daughter. Never once. There's text after text saying, I will never stop you from seeing your daughter. Come anytime and see her. My daughter was like, I don't want to see you. I don't love you, this and that. My ex did tell her to go fuck herself and everything else, and she wasn't her mom and all kinds of stuff. Everyone has problems with their kids, but you'll work it out. And again, as much as I do not like my ex, and she's a weird pineapple-headed freak, and I say, or I'm sorry, an orange head now. I said pineapple because she dyed her hair yellow and it looks stupid. Now it's orange and it looks stupid, or she looks like a pumpkin head. But that's what I'm saying is she used to be so attractive. She had beautiful long dreads and she was a normal fucking person. Now she's all bug-eyed and cracked out looking, and she has orange hair. I mean, I kicked her out because I caught her with meth. And again, we weren't in recovery. We weren't both working shit out. I wasn't getting clean too. No, neither of us did meth or coke or anything. We got together. Not right before, not during, not any time. Then all of a sudden, she starts smoking meth with her mom. Insane. And bringing my daughter there and going in the room and smoking meth and then driving my daughter home on meth. Unbelievable. But I'm the asshole. And this is what's going on all over the world, people. So this is the point I want to make because I'm seeing too much bullshit. And I'm seeing too much bullshit. And I'm seeing too much bullshit. And follow me on this. Way too much bullshit. And so many people are going to be like, oh, so upset. And you know what? I'm just going to tell you ahead of time. If this upsets you, I don't care. Fuck you. You know? Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. I don't care because, here, let me go over here. Let me go into this. And I want you to see this because I want you to see what I wrote because it's important. I said, this soldier. Now, whether the soldier's a man or a woman, I don't know. I'm assuming it's a guy, but it could be a man or a woman. But this soldier, PTSD comes from seeing his friends and enemies blown to pieces and facing death on a daily. Every day, this person can die. Every day, this person might die or see several of their friends or kill or accidentally kill a child. Maybe lose their minds, start collecting ear necklaces. Don't know. Her PTSD comes from her 3 babies' daddies who held her back and blamed her for her actions and lies. Oh my. Do you understand what I'm saying in the world? This is the problem. You're not Tina Turner, bitch. You are not Tina Turner. You're the same asshole we all are. You're a dick, loser, bitch, piece of shit, like me, like you, like everybody else. You bought Oreos instead of fucking baby formula. You fed your kids hot Cheetos. Stop lying. You're an ignorant piece of shit. You keep getting with the fucking worst people in the world all the time, every time. Every time, all the time, every time, all the time. Every time, all the time, every time, all the time. You're always getting with the worst guy, but you haven't realized you're the worst girl. You're garbage. He's garbage. She's garbage. I'm garbage. My ex was a wilted, destroyed, hurt, sad little fucking piece of shit. So am I. So am I. I'm no different. We're all damaged when we get together that are so bad. All of us shitty people and all of us fucked up people and fucked up relationships that are miserable and all this shit. We're both damaged. You don't got more PTSD than me, and I don't have more PTSD than you. And you know what, sweetie? Nobody, see, again, I can't figure it out. I am dying here. I'm sorry. I am dying so bad. Oh my God, this hurts so bad. I hate my arm. It just goes numb. Anyway, sorry, that's complaining. Okay, so this is what I'm going to tell you. If you've had more than 2 relationships with a controlling narcissist, it's you. You're the problem. It's you. You, you're the problem. Do you get that? Shit stinks. Stink don't stink, shit stinks. That didn't make sense to me either. It sounded good in my head. I'm going to tell you this, though. This is the thing. I am so sick of hearing men or women talking about, oh, I just keep meeting the worst people. Everyone takes advantage of me. I just offer love and caring and all this stuff, and everybody shits on me. No, you're a dick. They're a dick. You met a dick because you're a dick. You met an abusive narcissist because you're a weak, needy piece of shit. You met a weak, needy piece of shit because you're a fucking narcissistic bastard fuck nugget, woman, man, whatever you are. But that's why you met who you met. That's why you're with who you're with. You haven't been with 3 dudes who kicked your ass because you're a good person, because you're a winner. And you just keep meeting the wrong guy. Keep believing that. Keep believing that you're meeting the wrong guy and it's all them. Keep somehow in your head telling yourself that it's them every time. My mom, their mom, their mom, their mom all went through abusive relationships, and it's always been the guys. We're a lifelong legacy of getting our asses kicked by horrible men who we are saints to. You're an idiot. That's what you are. You're an idiot. The world doesn't want to tell you. I'm trying to figure out my mouth because it goes backwards. The world doesn't want to tell you. You're an idiot. You're a liar. You're an idiot. You're a piece of shit. Whatever you think you keep getting with, you deserve. The law of attraction. I've gotten with the women I've gotten with based on the law of attraction. I haven't thought enough of myself. I haven't set my standards to the level I wanted. At the same time, I haven't lived up to what I should think of myself. And I haven't lived up to the standards I'd put forth on any woman. So, or a guy for that matter, if there's a guy out there with money, no. But what I'm saying is, I haven't done my part to want what I want. So I end up with who I end up with because that's what I offer. That's what I offer. I mean, shit, I would love to be with one of these badass women who got their shit together. They keep going out with dudes, hanging out with dudes, and hating their dicks and saying, yeah, I'd love to be with a woman who loves getting her pussy eaten good and I can fuck good and I got a big dick and all that stuff, right? Okay. But I'm not bringing anything else to the table. I'm in a 1-bedroom apartment. I'm not that motivated or ambitious. Well, I am, but I've just never had a lot. Well, no, I'm not going to say this. If I say I never had a lot of help, I'm just being a bitch. I am, but I've never pushed through to get it done. So I act like I'm ambitious, but I don't go forward with everything I want to do. I have been trying to lately. I've been working so hard and making sure I follow through and go through with everything I want to do. I'm trying to, but it is my fault. I do end up with who I end up with because of exactly what I offer and put out there. Like my ex, my second ex, was abusive. I mean, I say that and laugh. I say my ex was abusive because she would hit me. Like I have pictures where she's busted my lip open and stuff. But I swear to God, it just turned me on. And I didn't hit back. I've never hit her back. That's what I'm saying. Never hit her back ever. But it super turned me on. Super turned me on. And I'm not going to lie about that. It fucking super turned me on. I wanted to fuck so bad, and we did. And I would punish fuck her. I know you're thinking, what? Yeah. What kind of man thing is that? No. That's, as a man, that's what I did in return for her abuse. Is I would fuck so hard. I would smash fuck her. I would hate fuck her. And people are like, oh, that's horrible. No, it isn't. It isn't horrible. She would be super abusive and shit, and I would laugh at her and make fun of her. So you think, oh, then how was I abused, right? Because if someone's hitting you and exerting force and trying to do this and that, even if it doesn't hurt you, even if you could laugh it off, it's still abuse. It's a form of abuse. And if I don't hit her back, then I'm the one being abused. But yeah, it super turned me on. And I'd laugh at her, I'd make fun of her about it and everything else. But yeah, and then I'd hate fuck her. But I didn't rape her and say, okay, well, she would be apologetic. She'd feel horrible about the way she acted. You see, just like an abuser does. Her presence to me were letting me fuck hard, let me smash fuck her and this and that. I'd grab her mouth like that type of thing. You know what I'm saying? And we'd smash fucking this and that, and I'd put it in her ass a little, and then she'd freak out, and I'd stop her. She'd cry a little, and I'd pull it out, but it felt so good. It was my way of getting her back for the abuse. But she'd allow for it, meaning she'd up her chichichaka luki boo boo, or her sheng sheng glala, or her moody moody haha. But see, I like doing that just because it's so ridiculous. But she'd offer up her sex in apology for being abusive. Whereas guys might buy a girl diamonds or something like that, right? She would offer up puss or food or massages and all kinds of things for when she'd be abusive. So she'd abuse me, and then she'd apologize by being really sexual or really loving or really good cooking. Made fucking amazing oxtails and shit like that. Bacon, best bacon. Funny enough, she taught my daughter, my oldest daughter, how to make bacon. My oldest daughter made me bacon for the first time the other day. I go, what the fuck? You can make bacon? She goes, yeah. Megan taught me. Huh? Because Megan made badass bacon. But see, I don't even take that away from her. I'm like, no, she didn't. She did. She made badass bacon. She taught me how to make oxtails. I make them better than her. But I fucking love oxtails. Point I'm making is stop being a psycho. Get a hold of yourself. Stop blaming every girl or guy. It's you. It's you. Even if you're getting your ass kicked, it's you. If it's the first guy you've ever been with and he hits you and you're not sure what to do and you're lost and then you find your way out, beautiful. You're a survivor. You're a survivor. If a guy starts hitting you and you don't know, let's say you spend 10, 15 years with them, but then you finally figure out that there is ways out, because maybe you've never had it happen. You didn't know it ever happened. You didn't know what to do. You were lost, and I understand that. You're a victim. Just so you understand, you're a victim. If you're being abused like that, you're a victim. However, if this is the second, third, fourth, and fifth guy, but you got away from the first guy because you figured it out that you could get away, you're an idiot. You're not a victim. You're the problem. You attract these people, they attract you. You guys all belong together. Nobody should give a shit, and they should walk away. Whoever lives, lives. Whoever dies, dies. Your problem, stupid. And that's what people don't get. That's what people don't want to say. That's what people don't want to talk about. People don't want to call men and women out on that shit. Oh, this is the fifth time it's happened? Oh, did you move in with another guy after knowing him 2 days and call him your soulmate and say he was the greatest person in the world, and he finally has taught you what all these other guys were so horrible about, and he finally cares about you the way none of these other pieces of shit guys did? Is that what you're going to tell me again? Are you going to tell me how another guy is rotten? Are you going to tell me how another girl cheated on you because they're so horrible? Or are you going to tell me how black women are horrible because you're a black dude and you've had bad experiences with black women because you're a dick and you treat them like shit and you're an asshole to them? I only say that because my ex-wife, her dad said that to her, that he won't put up with any more black women screwing him over and he's not going to help. And I thought, dude, what the fuck? But that's what I mean. That's the mentality. This dude does not get what a piece of shit of a father he was. He was never around. He worked at Raytheon, Clifton Lewis. He worked at Raytheon and retired from Raytheon. He was a crackhead and then a drunk his whole life. He was, just so you know, the people who were fucking inspecting our missiles and shit were fucking drunk alcoholics, like total alcoholics. He would get off work and start drinking until he passed out, then wake up in the morning and go to work. Most of the time. Sometimes he'd be too drunk to go to work. But he was inspecting our missiles and war stuff. Welcome to that world, huh? There's Raytheon for you. Raytheon has drunks, total alcoholics that they know about. Anyway, that's just something that so you understand. Like if someone ever died of fucking malfunctioning things, well, there you go. Anyway, the point being is, if you're one of those people and you claim you're being abused, if it's not the first person to be abusing you, then shut the fuck up. That's the life you choose. Enough. We need to have these shelters for people where they ended up in situations where they were being abused and didn't know what to do, and they found, oh, fuck, there is an out. They need to go to these shelters. If you're second and third time, fuck you. Fuck you. Now, I should say second time, because maybe you ended up with another dude you didn't know and he was abusive. You go, okay, I'm out. Third time, fuck you. Just fuck you. Be with abusive people. It's what you want. Stop lying. You want to be with abusers. If you wanted to be better, you'd act better. If you wanted more, you'd offer more. I'm trying to offer more because I want to meet better women. I want to be with better people. But I have to offer more to be with these people. I get that finally. I finally understand that I have to offer more to get more. But I have never hit a woman, never abused a woman, never made a woman stay in a relationship. I have threatened one woman, Michelle Rivera, gorgeous, fucking 16. I was maybe 18, 17, 18, maybe 18. I want to say 18, 19. She was like 16, 17. Fucking gorgeous cheerleader. I don't eat a dick. I was 17, I was 18, 19 years old at a motorcycle. She was gorgeous. And she dumped me and I was drunk and I went by her house and told her like I'd kill anyone I ever saw her with and this and that. And at the time I was like 200 some pounds. And I forgot about it the next day and never thought about it. And then a couple years later I ran into her and she was like, yeah, I stayed home for like a month. Oh my God. I go, I'm so sorry. I'm the worst person in the world. I swear to God, I was so drunk on Cisco's. It's not an excuse because I'm an asshole. I go, I am so sorry. I never thought about it. And I just moved on like out of embarrassment that I did that. I moved on and never said anything again or went by again or did anything. And I ran into her in a club and we all got along because we knew the same people. And it was like, oh shit. And she told me how she didn't leave her house for like a month. Like, oh, I'm the biggest asshole in the world. I go, I'm so sorry, so sorry, so sorry. You were just the perfect girl. And then all of a sudden you dumped me for some guy who was in the Mickey Mouse Club. And I lost it. And I felt so rejected. And I was such a pathetic little bitch. And I acted like such a pathetic little bitch. I go, I am so sorry. Like, I'm a loser. I'm a loser, baby. And truthfully, like, what a piece of dick to do that. And had I known, I would have went by immediately and cleared it up that, no, I won't do anything. But I totally didn't even think she took it serious and felt horrible. But that's my one situation. That's it. There's no other woman. I mean, I've had a little, I have 3 free abortions coming because I had the card that said get 5, get 1 free type of shit. I've done all that. I've paid for every one of them. I've been accountable for every one of them. And I've told every woman in the pathetic way an asshole does, I said, hey, if you want to have it, I'll be there for it. Like, if you want to have a child, I'll be there for my child. But I don't want to be married or anything. You know, I basically said, look, have the abortion. But then I